Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back to talk about all of the fragrances that I wore last week. So I've got quite a few here. I'm gonna jump right in. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this one here. This is Mugler Angel, the EDT formulation. I think this formulation came out back in 2018, if I remember correctly. Gosh, I love this one so much. This has the most beautiful, like, sweet berry note in the top that is so prominent when you very first spray it on, and then this dries down to smell like Angel, but it's just a lighter scent profile. It doesn't have that really dark, syrupy, like patchouli and chocolate combination that you either really love or really hate. I happen to really love it. But this is a way like lighter, more wearable version if you don't like the original. This is an absolute monster of a fragrance too. I can spray this on one time. You can see that's why I have almost no dent in this. I have a little dent, but not much, because you don't have to go crazy with this, even though I usually overspray no matter what perfume I'm wearing. So I probably went in with like 6 or 8 sprays of this. It's so long lasting. I was able to smell this until I washed it off the next day, until I took a shower. It's such an incredible perfume. I just have really good luck with Mugler fragrances in general. They pretty much all smell good on me. They all perform super well. Like, I just love the house. So anyways, yeah, I've got my eye on a bottle of the Angel Liqueur fragrance, and I may pick it up soon because I need another Angel in my life. This is the only one that I've got besides my mini of the vintage formulation, and I need more. So anyways, that is Mugler Angel EDT. Kind of like staying in the same lane, I pulled out this one. Well, actually, I talked about this one in my Halloween fragrance video, I believe. This is Lake and Sky Midnight 07, and oh my gosh, I love this fragrance so much. It's funny because this has rose in it. It's kind of like a rose and patchouli scent, but it's really, really sweet, and it's not like a typical rose patchouli smelling perfume. I got very tired of the rose patchouli scent profile like 5 years ago. I was just so over it because literally everybody was doing rose and patchouli or rose and oud. And it's like a rose and patchouli scent, but it's sweet. It's really sweet, and it smells like an old Bath and Body Works scent that I used to have and love. And because of that, I'm just like obsessed with this. This thing is an absolute monster of a fragrance. I put this on one time and I smelled like this until I took a shower the next day. I bet if I went and smelled the pajamas that I was wearing the night that I wore this, I bet my pajamas would still smell like this fragrance. It is so incredibly long lasting and just such a beautiful, like, fruit chouly. That's kind of what it smells like a fruit chouly kind of rose patchouli situation. It's so beautiful. Super, super underrated. I don't think I've ever heard anybody else talk about this fragrance, and it's beautiful. I'm a huge fan of Lake and Sky anyways. I just think that they make some of the most stunning fragrances, and I don't hear them talked about very often. But yeah, this is a beauty. So that one is Lake and Sky Midnight 07. My beautiful fragrance friend Christine sent this over to me. This is Solstice Scents Estate Lavender. It's like an earthy lavender. It smells like you have dried lavender buds with the leaves and stems dried, because it's got this kind of dried greens, like this dried greens scent to it, but also dried lavender buds. But you also have it in a bowl with like soil. It's really hard to explain. It also has a bit of creaminess to it. So it's like dried lavender buds that are like a touch creamy with the dried greens and a bit of soil. It's so beautiful. Very, very slightly sweet, very earthy smelling, super natural smelling. This smells like you're wearing something that came from the earth. It does not smell like fragrance oils or like anything synthetic at all. It smells completely natural, and I wouldn't be surprised to learn that this is a completely natural scent. I wouldn't be surprised at all. It is absolutely stunning. This thing is a beast too. Especially if it is a natural fragrance, I got at least 8 hours out of this, at least. Now, I wore this all day, and I think finally by that evening I sprayed something else on, but this lasted strong the entire day. It's such a stunning fragrance. I love it. It's such a different type of lavender too to anything else that I've got in my collection. And I'm just so happy to have it. It is a stunner. I love it. It makes me feel like, I don't know, it makes me feel very grounded to the earth. Seriously, when I wear this, it is gorgeous. So anyways, that is Solstice Scents Estate Lavender. Okay, next, wow, is all I have to say about this one. This is a Genre Parfums Mello Vanilla. And this is a fragrance that I think I've had this for about a year, maybe a year and a half or so. And it took that long for it to macerate and age to the point where this thing is a monster of a fragrance. This is one of those fragrances that every time I've worn this since I've had it, I have never had good luck with it as far as performance goes. I've always had to either reapply it or I would just move on and apply something else. I was so amazed when I sprayed this on yesterday, and I still smelled like this when I woke up this morning because it is so strong now. I don't know what kind of magic has happened since the last time I wore this, which was probably like, I don't know, 4 months ago or something. But in the last 4 months, it has aged so much and it is so strong that this is like a beast mode vanilla fragrance now. This is a dupe for Maison Mataha or something like that, Escapade Gourmand or Gourmand Escape. I don't know, something like that. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I could not believe how this performed. It was amazing. So anyways, that is Genre Parfums Mello Vanilla. That was such a good surprise from this week. Okay, and actually the reason I sprayed that one on was because I first went in with this one. This is the Ulrich de Varen's Sweet Vanille Caramel. Okay, so I sprayed this on because I bought all of these fragrances back in the late spring, early summer, and I haven't really tested any of them yet. I did test this one kind of briefly, but I knew I wanted to spray them and then put them away and revisit them. So I pulled this one back out to see just just to see how it does. It did last. It did last a lot longer than it did when I very first got it. I think I got a couple of hours out of this. It was after this wore off though is when I sprayed this on, and I'll have to test this. I don't think that this had anything to do with this because this had pretty much worn off by the time I sprayed this on. But I'll test this one again soon and I'll see if without having sprayed this on earlier and see if it performs as well. I don't think that this had anything to do with this, but just in the off chance that it did, I'll let you know. But yeah, I got a couple hours out of it. I mean, it wasn't horrible. It's kind of cheap smelling, I'm not gonna lie. It kind of smells like really inexpensive synthetic caramel, and not really in a good way. I don't love it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't love it. I wouldn't really recommend any of these. I don't really think that any of them are worth it, but I'm gonna test the other ones I've got and we'll see. I'm not a huge fan of this. I will wear this and I will, I'll wear it until it's gone. Either that or I'll use it as like a room spray or something. I don't know. It's fine. It's nothing special. But anyways, there's that one. Next I wore this here. This is my Viva Juicy Gold Couture. I love this scent. I think this is my favorite flanker of Viva Juicy. This is Viva Juicy, but even sweeter. If you can somehow make Viva Juicy sweeter, it's even sweeter, and it has this kind of really beautiful, almost like burnt-ish caramel note. And I love it. It just smells so good. This one is youthful, kind of bordering on juvenile, but I don't even care. I kind of feel like I smell like a tween or something when I wear this, but I don't even care. I just love how it smells, and it's just so good. This doesn't perform super well on me anymore. It used to, but I can only get a few hours out of this now. I think I was able to smell this for maybe like 3 or 4 hours. It wasn't horrible, but, and I think I came home and put something else on, but I love this scent. This is, I think, my 3rd half-ounce bottle of this that I've gone through, or that I've had. For whatever reason, I like buying these in the half-ounce bottles. Usually I find them at TJ Maxx in these little half-ounce bottles for like $12.99, so I just grab them whenever I see them. But anyways, that is Viva Juicy Gold Couture. I love it. Okay, I pulled out one of my samples this week because I've been wanting to revisit this fragrance for a long time. This is Chanel Coco Madamoiselle. This is the EDP formulation. I don't know if this comes in an EDT as well. I really, really like this fragrance. I don't like it on me. And it's because it doesn't smell the same on me as it does in the bottle. Like once it works with my skin chemistry, my skin kind of eats all of the patchouli in it, which is kind of my favorite part of this. And it ends up just not smelling very good on me. I used to have a friend who this was her signature scent, and it smelled amazing on her. It smelled exactly on her skin the way that it does in the bottle, which is why I loved it so much. Also why I never wore it, because this was like her signature and this just smells like her. I really, really like this scent. I don't like it on me. I have another fragrance that is very similar to this from Alchemy Perfumes, and it is called Alchemy 33, I believe. And I love that fragrance so much more than I love this because it doesn't work weirdly with my skin chemistry the way that this does. I can have that kind of Coco Mademoiselle type experience with it actually smelling good on me. This does not smell good on me. So I do have a bottle of this that has a tiny bit left in it. I don't even know if it's off or not, which is why I didn't even use my bottle. I just went ahead and pulled out the carded sample that I have because I do know that this is fresh. But yeah, this just doesn't smell good on me. So anyways, that is Coco Mademoiselle from Chanel. And then last but not least, I pulled out my new bottle of Dior Addict from Fragrance Net. They just sent this over to me. I absolutely love this fragrance, and I know that there are people out there that don't like this new formulation. They feel like it's been butchered. I don't feel like it's been butchered. I have a bottle of the original 2002 formulation. I have an old bottle of this formulation with a little bit left that is so concentrated. It's almost identical to the original formulation, like no kidding. This definitely, you can tell that this is a new bottle. This thing I can already tell right now though is going to age and be magic, just like all of the others. I love this scent. I'm wearing this today. I've had this on for probably only like an hour because I just got ready, but I have a feeling it's gonna last all day. I love it. I love this scent. I will take it in the original formulation. I will take it in this new formulation. I love it any way that you give it to me. I think it is stunning. I don't think this one's been butchered. Do I think it's as good as the original? No, it doesn't have nearly the same number of notes that the original does. The original has like a ton more notes than this does. This is actually quite simple. It's only got like 5 or 6 notes in it, but I think it's beautiful and I don't think it's been butchered. and I love it. I'm super happy to have a newer bottle of it so that I can say definitively that I love it. So anyways, that is Dior Addict. It's such a stunner. And that is gonna be it, guys. Those are all of the fragrances that I wore last week. I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.